Third party Mark Goddard will handle the action for this one. I can't even hear myself think as round one gets underway. Conor McGregor versus Nathan Diaz. You know they have met twice prior. Those were two of the biggest pay-per-views in UFC history, and we are all privileged to see this third act here tonight.
We are so lucky to get these two guys fighting. Sometimes, John, sometimes matchups are just made, and fighters are just made for each other. These two are made for each other. They're both very skilled, very talented, but the matchup itself makes for a fun fight every single time.
Pocket presence and punches and pressure and pace. It's a lot of P's, but when you're fighting Nate Diaz, you better be prepared because he is coming and he is not stopping until the final hit. All right, Nate Diaz showing off some of his technical acumen on the feet. Very sharp defensively here tonight.
Dropping that lead shoulder, feinting at his opponent, wide boxing stance, always making sure his opponent never gets a gauge on what he wants to do.
Well, champ, I'm not suggesting he needs to pace himself necessarily, but throwing caution to the wind and all of these bombs is no good if it doesn't land.
Well, I mean, yeah, it was a game plan, but if it's not landing, he's got to be careful not to get countered because he's overextending him so much. He gets countered, he may go to sleep.
There's that body shot again. Defense has got to make some adjustments here.
And if the defense don't get better, at some point you're going to see him start to really show the effects of his body work. I love in fighters that makes that investment into the body early to get the dividends later in the fight. Dig and kick.
.35 total strikes have landed for Nate Diaz. Oh, right out of that Philly shell into a beautiful combination of his own.
I mean, and stringing punches together out of that combination. Listen, use the Philly shell to make sure you're safe. A lot of the punches deflect off of your shoulders. This guy has a great ability to score after defending himself.
Another bruising shot right to the body. I wouldn't think you want to take too many more of those.
No, John, you gotta defend. You got to address a tactic that has worked this many times this early in a fight. You cannot allow. Can't be too skinny.
10 seconds to go in round one. Round two is next. All right, so the round is over, and you see some obvious bleeding now. Looks like the cut is on the nose. Yes, it is. Cutman will try to get in there and shut it. All right, the truck has produced some replays from that previous round. Perhaps we can even isolate the strike that opened up that cut on the bridge of his nose.
It's nasty.
Round two, Conor McGregor versus Nate Diaz.
You good? Fight.
Ooh, and he caught the kick. Well, Nate Diaz gets the fight to the floor, and he's got a lot of different weapons in his arsenal here, DC.
He's got a great array of submissions when he gets you to your back. Remember the submission on Conor McGregor? It was beautiful. Even fight until that fight got to the ground, and Nate just ran away. What a great grappler Nate Diaz is.
And working out of half guard now. Working in half guard here, making these shots count. All right, so we'll see what sort of defensive response ensues here. He's taking a lot of shots upstairs, and the swelling is there to prove it.
Got to keep those hands up. Might want to employ a high guard to try to ensure that the guy's not landing on those spots, because the swelling's starting now, and it's light. If he takes many more of these types of shots, it's going to get real bad.
Continuing to work out of the half guard. Big elbow there lands. Oh, big combination of ground and pound strikes here, DC. This could be the beginning of the end.
I mean, you got to be very careful when you take these big ground and pound strikes. You need a controlled posture on the bottom, and if you're the top guy, the guy that's looking to finish, continue to gain posture and rain down big strikes on your opponent.
All All right, half guard position for him here, and I can hear Dominic Cruz in the back of my head just screaming about underhooks somewhere.
Yeah, he loves, I mean, but he's right? He's so right in terms of if you're on your back in the half guard, one thing you can't be is flat on your back. You need to be up on an elbow. Right. You need to be half on the side, and you need to control the far side underhook. It is a battle for underhook when you're fighting in a half guard position on the mat.
Under 2 minutes now to go.
Oh, he's gonna mount him. Yeah, he's gonna have to be careful here.
Oh, lands with the ground and pound strike.
Another strike gets through from the top position.
Well, this is exactly what you like to see. Nice combination of ground and pound punches. Outstanding pressure and activity by Diaz. Oh, that defense is a thing of beauty, right? Slipping, dipping, and avoiding a lot of these power shots.
Yeah, he's doing a great job of just defending. His eyes are very open, aware. He sees everything coming before his opponent throws.
Diaz's eye looks to be cut open from one of those strikes.
Yeah, he got cut on the eye from that last strike. He's got to pay attention now before it gets worse.
All right, 20 seconds to go in the round. And the horn sounds on round 2. All right, so there's the horn at the end of the round. Multiple takedowns landed for him over the previous fight.
You good? Ready?
Third round underway. Big right hook coming, it's blocked. Diaz gets hit from that offering, or so it appeared, but seemed to absorb it well. Nice timing defensively to roll with that strike. Another left hand lands from McGregor. Always doing a nice job switching up the speed and the tempo as to how he throws it.
The one thing that stays the same is that he's as powerful.
Pretty significant welt to the left side. Just over 3 minutes to go. Well, he didn't see that hook coming at all. He got cracked.
I mean, he got caught again. He's trying to move his head before he gets hit.
Oh, he's backing up now, trying to avoid getting hit.
In a lot of trouble. He's hurt very bad.
Nice defense to block the elbow. Nice connection there by Nate Diaz. Got it.
What a fight. Both of these guys are trying to finish. This fight is crazy. Oh, my goodness.
Look at this dude trying to hold his own still. Oh, my goodness. He got his head snapped back again.
He got hit again.
All right, we now re-rack some of the highlights from the previous round. DC, put your phone down, look alive. We go inside the octagon to Bruce Buffer for the official decision.
Ladies and gentlemen, referee Mark Honors called a stop to this contest at 4 minutes, 19 seconds of the third round. Declaring the winner by knockout, the notorious Conor McGregor!
All right, so Conor McGregor came in with one of the best knockout ratios in